Hi guys, and we are back for our final game of the day of the FSL Female Esports League second Valorant Open. Once again, I'm Genevieve Ridgely, and my co-caster for today and for this weekend is the wonderful Affiz, and we're about ready to hit into our final game of today. It is going to be slightly different from the schedule, I think, just because of the way the previous matches, what time the previous matches ended, and we are in a rolling schedule. So our last match today is going to be between Alernative.lady that we saw before versus Rayne, who very interestingly is the first Indian team, the first full Indian team that we've had so far in any of the FSL competitions.
Yeah, shout outs to India. And also, one thing to note that um, Rain actually lost against
Mm-hmm.
Amari
Mm-hmm.
earlier on 13 to 6. And at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, Amari lost to Alernative Ladies earlier on
Mm-hmm.
13 to 8. So,
Yeah, it's always a bit hard to
yeah.
see how teams will shake up, especially in the best of a one. But the way that the groups have worked out so far is that Alernative.lady are 2-0 right now on top of their group, whereas Rayne has gone 1-1 so far. So the way that this match works is that if Alernative.lady wins this one, then they're for sure through to tomorrow's knockout rounds. Whereas for Rayne, if they do win this round, then it will be a three-way tie in their group, actually 2-1, and then we'll have to go to the tiebreaker, which is determined by the number of rounds
Yeah.
that the teams manage to win their games in. So it's definitely pretty exciting here in the last match of group stages. I think group stage matches are always very exciting towards the end, just to see which are the top 8 teams that will make it through to playoffs. That being said, we are into round number 1 already, and it is going to be a 1v4
Enemy
situation,
down.
1v3. So for picking up some very nice skills, I believe, with the Frenzy right there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do this
He's
with
so low
40
too,
HP.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not even, I think it's 40 HP. Yeah, it's 40 HP, and right now it's going to just finish it up with a Ghost itself. 3 members remaining here for side of Rayne. And what do we kick things off? That's a good momentum boost, at least confidence boost as well for Rayne. They were down already by Imagine earlier on against Amari, and right now this time around they seem to be playing it decently well in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, we are on bind, so as we were talking about earlier, I mean, Season 2 Valorant Open is a bit different from last month in that bind is an absolute, like, 13-0, 13-1 stomp that we saw happen something like at least 3 times just last month in Valorant Open. So right now meta has kind of shifted a bit. However, bind is still very decided. It's not the worst offender, but it's still pretty decided. But I mean, regardless, the first round pickup definitely very good for Rayne.
Yeah, I love the really aggressive plays from Meow. Gets a 2K actually now 4-0 on his board there. Now Meow's really low on HP. The stage is pretty far away, so there's not gonna be a heal. That's perfectly fine here. Going back towards mid side, and Soy will be able to finish VOC up there. And I mean, from the way I see it here, especially on attack, I mean, especially on defense here, Rayne seems to be doing pretty well, and I really like the aggressive plays coming out from earlier on Britzy as well as Meow 16K.
Yeah, I mean, the thing you don't want to see is a team doing badly on defense on bind. That's one of the things that you really don't want to. So just in terms of really accurately, I think, gauging how good Rayne is, we have to see how they do on attack after this fall. But definitely from the first 2 rounds, just very solid play, very standard play, just knowing exactly how to defend the various sides, because you see them have very good starting setups as well. Also, I believe that in the, because Rayne's won 1 in the earlier group stage game that they won, it was on bind. I believe they did win that one, something like with a scoreline of 13-1. So bind definitely does seem to be their comfort map, and yeah, that's what we're seeing, putting out some great stuff.
I feel like here they're gonna try to go towards showers, which I personally think is actually really one of the easiest spots to actually push through showers. They have a breach. They have the fault line as well. Can definitely utilize the fault line, Right now, he probably has no idea that Sway is on the right side. But Sway is slowly pushing in, peeking on the corner there. Both going to peek at the same time, and Sway's going to be able to finish that. And there you go. One down already, yet again, from Alernative.lady. They've always been on the disadvantage, especially on the defending side, for the first 2 rounds, and now the 3rd round again. 1 player down at the start of the round. And attacking with 1 player down is not really easy. And there's going to be 1 in U-Haul as well. And Rose gets a really good double kill. And right now, I'm going to be honest with you, Rayne's looking extremely strong. VOC takes 1. Tries to go for a double. Gets health back, full HP. Right now it's going to be a 1 versus 3 situation. Yasui definitely knows the position of VOC. Has to force a reload. And this time it's going to be VOC peeking back. Can he get the kill on towards VOC? There you go. VOC gets another kill. Falls back to full HP as well. Z1 God peeking on the right side.
Can Rayne pull this off though? Just about 12 seconds left on the clock.
He needs to go for a kill.
Yeah, she's gonna. She's
oh
going
my
to go
goodness!
For the spike and get go for the fake. So she has the sound to just try and bait out their brimstone, which is exactly what she did. So she doesn't even need to get the spike plant down.
Can we talk about that was definitely a headshot on towards the site. I do believe that was the brimstone near the teleporter.
Replay,
I would really love a replay.
Don't have yet.
Yeah, that was such an amazing play. I mean, aside from the fact that she faked the bomb plant, which is definitely a 50-50 situation, because you either get the bomb plant down or you kill 2 of the remaining members, right?
Yeah.
Because against a 1v2 situation, and you definitely know the position. And I felt like that was such an unfortunate position. I'm not really sure what he could have actually come from behind instead of in front, knowing that the brimstone is actually on TP. And I felt like there was some sort of a collateral, but yo, kudos to VOC getting the ace there as well.
Yeah, definitely very nicely done. Also, the plant spot over at triple boxes, right there on that corner is kind of the second best spot that you want to go on site. If you go for the very standard where you have the double smokes down right at the entrance corner of site, that's really the default spot. And then the second spot is really where she was planting at. You're kind of blocked. You're kind of safer from a lot of corners. Right there. It's a good spot to be in if you're alone at the end versus multiple members in that type of clutch situation. And right now, oh, Hookah! Going to flash to the left.
Moment there as well. Beautifully done entry kills here coming out from the side of Alernative.lady. Walls up towards CT. The only side they need to look forward to is Hookah, long as well as Elbow. And Elbow has it down as well. Cypher's there. Selena does not have the camera. The camera got taken down, unfortunately. But this is looking really good here for Alernative.lady.
Yeah, they got the plant down. Right now, all they need to do is just try to prevent the diffuse. They've got a lot of good corners down. Oh, right here, CT. Cut out the brimstone. Rose is gonna take the brimstone down.
Wow.
Drops herself off to big. Let's make sure she's full health. VOC as well. If the overheal is gonna be 150.
I don't think they got it. Yep, they don't have it.
Yeah, they don't got it.
I mean, to be fair, they did a good job at clearing the whole team there. And right now, the economy is pretty even, but definitely in favor, just a tiny bit on towards Alernative.lady. And I felt like for Rose right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, this Rose player here on this the stage has been doing very well at getting those really good kills.
Oh, they left Spike behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, now she's gonna go back to get it. I was gonna say because
who needs to spike anyway, man?
Yeah,
Come on.
Who needs to plant Spike when you can go for the team wipe?
Exactly. I mean, when you can get the ace.
What is
like
Spike
Yossi.
even? Like, isn't this just a shooting game?
Exactly. This is team deathmatch, right? Like, come on, man.
This is a Spike rush. Literally everyone has Spike. No, but the thing about we didn't really have time to mention it. Oh no, she died in a bad spot with the Spike as well. She died kind of around mid.
This is why I actually prefer just dropping the spike near.
Yeah, that's the thing, but you don't really see a lot of people do it on bind, or sometimes you do. However, you don't see it literally right at spawn. The thing is, with the not picking up spike at the start, it's kind of like when your team hasn't quite decided on which side they want to go to.
Excuse me?
Yet. Yeah, that was a nice double right there. Just straight up hit shots with the sheriff. That was pretty sweet.
These players actually lost to Amari 13-6 earlier on, right? If
I mean, it's a best of one.
yeah, but
and the thing is, like, you know, if you lose momentum before the swap in a Valorant game, like, I wouldn't put.
yeah, but we're talking
that-
about utilization of sheriffs here, and sheriff's one of the hardest pistols to actually use in this game, and Sway actually landed those shots perfectly. What a player!
Yeah.
I have to look at his game more.
Girl.
Oh, good girl. Yeah. Sorry. Nice flash coming through. Busy popping the hot hands as well. POC goes in, takes one down. Tries to go for a double. Wisdom will be able to help him out, and there you go. They have guns as well.
Stealing sight.
Has the lead as well. Oh, taking some damage from Incendiary. Has to shoot down the smokes. I mean the wall as well. And
Yeah,
now they know.
they're in such a bad spot.
Oh,
because you can
Britzy!
just shoot straight through the door.
Britzy gets a double kill, and that's gonna stop them from going through as well. Popping the ulti, and now they're all slowed down, but Sway gets a kill onto his Wisdom. This Sway 11-2 to score right now.
Yeah, I was able to make it through the disorientation right there. Would have been quite bad. Right now, it's gonna be Rayne
PLC's really
versus
low,
Rayne
yeah.
through hookah. Nope, Sage is like, I'm gonna be a healer, but I'm just gonna run straight ahead in front of my entry fragger because why not? 1v2, making that a 4-2-2 so far. I like what Alernative.lady have been doing the last few rounds because they had a very slow start.
Yeah.
Right, on attack. They had some very slow pushes, which is not really the style that you want to play on Bind, especially in those first few pistol rounds, especially in round 1 as well as round 2. So I like that they're trying to make the more aggressive plays happen. It's definitely something in their favor.
Well, how aggressive can you play? This Reyna is super aggressive. When Reyna plays, are usually aggressive, and this Reyna is moving towards the backside, and no one knows that she's coming through from behind.
Oh my god, she's gonna get the backstab.
There you go, gets one down. Will the help of Rose as well? And no communications coming out whatsoever. And I really like the fact that they're moving back towards showers, not gonna allow them to get noticed there. With showers as well, tries to go for the wall bang, but does not get anyone, unfortunately.
I actually really like what Alernative.lady did, which was they got backstabbed, and usually what a lot of teams do when they do get backstabbed is that the 3 or 4 members who are still there actually try to pick off the person who has rotated around to backstab them. What they actually did was they saw Reyna rotate behind, get the pick off of Brimstone, and they were like, oh well, she's here, so there's one less person on site, and then they just 4-man straight rushed onto the site in response. Yeah, which was nice to see.
Go to defuse here. Maybe get the half defuse. She needs to go get the half defuse. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she's over U-Haul!
Oh, man!
That was close. Just straight up gun difference.
Well, I mean, at the same time, she kind of swift off to the right side as well. I think she thought that the person was actually coming from the right side, but instead came up from the main U-Haul entrance.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate. Oh, man, this is actually looking a lot closer than I expected.
Yeah, I was also thinking about the orbital strike earlier we did see. I think Reyna managed to mostly get out of orbital strike. The thing is, if you're very good at laying down the strike positions, you can kind of back someone into a corner and make it impossible for them to not take damage from your ultimate. Yeah, but the thing is, you see the orbital strike go down, you pretty much scroll to your knife and just run, and that's really the most surefire way to make sure you get out of range.
Gonna pop the wall. I think they're gonna go for the resurrect as well. Going to look towards showers because I think breach actually flashed through, so that's gonna give the information that the breach is gonna come through showers.
Yeah, they did wall off over towards the mid.
I know
So
exactly
that
where you are.
entry is safe, at least for now. Looks like I'm gonna go through lamps. I'm gonna
Yeah.
rotate over towards B because just way too many people over
Yeah, and
on
also-
A site. So 2 through hookah.
Yeah,
one
also
through
they
long.
managed to actually take down the people that were actually trying to rotate and backstab, but
Yeah, and it's 3-3 and they have the rotation advantage. So they do have the spike going down right now. It's all three coming from the CT side. It looks like, yeah, they don't really have a good enough spot except the CT entrance. And once again, Sway right there with that very far behind flank. Gonna get disrupted. Trying to look for a pick right here with the sniper. Will spot out Sage. Oh, just barely misses her.
gonna use stage wall to try
Trying
to.
to bait out the defuse.
Yep. But it's a little bit too late there. Attackers win it yet again, and right now, finally, we're back to a draw. 4-4 to score.
Yeah, this is way closer than I thought it
Yeah.
would be, especially on bind. You don't usually see 4-4 on bind.
I mean, it's way closer. Also, one of the things that we kind of need to point out is that Alernative.lady actually earlier on they won Amari 13-8, and Amari won Rayne 13-6. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Alernative is in theory should be better than Amari, right?
I mean, it's still best of one. Like,
I
I
know,
really
yeah,
wouldn't put that
But I'm just
much.
judging this based on the way they
I mean,
played.
it's also different maps.
Yeah, but I'm judging this on the way they play. I feel like this. Rayne is bringing out the big guns here, and I think they know that. You know what? It's time to go. And I feel like they're playing it a lot better now as well. I really like these plays coming from Rayne.
Yeah, I feel like bind is probably their best map, and I think
Bind
that
is my
if
best map.
they-
I love Bind.
I hate bind.
Why?
Literally, I hate bind. I hate bind so much. It's not even, in my opinion, the worst map, but I just hate bind the most. But I think that Rayne, if they do make it through to tomorrow's knockout stages, I'm pretty sure their ops are just going to straight up ban bind against them, which will make things.
Oh!
But we will see. They'll have to get to that point first.
Let's go for it. VOC takes one down.
No charges left.
The plan has yet to be dealt though. Oh! Utilizing her E. Get the information as well. Gets the kill. It's going to be a triple kill here for VOC yet again. We've seen VOC actually getting the really good ace earlier on.
Yeah, the thing about the intangible for the Reyna is that while you're intangible, you can't actually pick up spikes. So she, as you saw earlier,
Yeah.
she had to actually wait till the E wore off, and then you can pick up spike. It's something that I think, like, if you're just picking up Reyna, you kind of pop the intangible thinking that you can go to the risky spots to get the spike, but you actually can't because you can't pick it up and then run back out.
Yeah. Now Z1 God going up against 3 players, definitely doable here. Has the Spectre, doesn't have armor though, but has his Steam Beacon. That's gonna be a lot of fire rate along with the Spectre. You just need to be able to control that recoil, brother. I mean, sister.
Sis.
I mean, I call my female friends bro as well.
Yeah, no, but I think that's just because, like, a lot of people are just, like, a lot of guy gamers are just used to always saying bro because they're
True.
used to meet, like, their guy friends.
I swear to God, everyone's gonna
playing
call me a chat now.
That's the thing, because it's interesting because most of the time my co-caster for FSL is usually male, so it's just interesting to see what they refer to people as. So for season 1, when I was casting with Phil just referred to everyone as she, whereas I think for me personally, my style is if the agent is female, I say she. It's kind of like in League, if it's like Sona
That
or
is
whatever,
true.
I say she. No, the thing
Yeah.
is, for you just
Joke's
flat
over.
out use
You're
he,
dead.
even if it's a female. Like, oh, it's a Sage and you call them he. I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah, I call my female friends bro.
This is a 180. This is a you're yeah. So it's just interesting.
So right
I
now,
mean,
she's been
everyone
utilizing
uses
her ult
different-
for almost every single round, which is kind of nice, and I like that a lot as well. Very convincing, and you know how meta AWP is right now.
Yep, double op even in the meta.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of
Oh, those are
information.
nice shots through
Yeah.
the smoke.
knowing the crosshair placement as well. So now
Yeah.
they're gonna be knowing that everyone is going through the teleporter.
Mhm.
Meowke gets a really good kill against VOC. Z1 God coming from the backside as well. Takes down one. Gets a really good shot onto the head. And that's a very convincing round. So very clean rotations coming out from the side of Rayne.
Yeah, I also want to go back to the shots through the smoke. The thing is, it is very impressive, of course. The thing is, the double smokes at that point on A, it's very standard. That's the standard way that when you want to push A from that spot, usually what it is you put the double smokes there, and you either smoke the U-Haul entrance or you have someone look left. You have someone look left, and you have someone look straight right onto side because they might be hiding in the corner at the boxes, and that's your standard entry onto A. So the thing is, if you know that already and you know the double smokes are going down, you kind of know where they're going to be as they push into sight. So with practice, with experience, you can also get those headshots through smoke. It's a very nice thing to watch when that happens, of course. It just shows the experience and practice that the girls have had.
It has been utilized through hookah, so information has been given. Rotations coming in from maybe no, actually no rotations whatsoever yet. Still, the Omen player is still there. Oh, Meow 16K has such a good position here on top of the flowers there as well. It's gonna be able to give him ample headshot range there. And right now, rotations coming in yet again. They're gonna figure out whether they want to push towards A, and I think that's going to be the idea here from Alernative.lady.
Yeah, very slow, measured push this time around. As you can see, is trying to make sure if there's anyone hiding behind the teleporter side into U-Haul.
And Swedio is the only one here.
Screens. Oh, this is such a good spot to be watching out for entrance onto site. Yep, we've got 2 more members. They're gonna come through spawn though, so it'll be a while. They have made it.
I feel like they took too long. Yeah. They definitely took way too long to go with that push, and even used the ultimate from the breach as well. That line, I mean a fault line coming in maybe. And you said, and the Omen coming from the back as well. Right now, Sway has a lot of vision here. The bomb has been planted though. They have to go for the defuse.
Yeah, looking to get a couple of picks before they kind of rush into the site. However, 5v4. So Rayne this time on the back foot right now. Omen as well as Brimstone gonna go down, and what were those shots from Sway? Oh, Phoenix gonna catch someone out over in laps. They say gonna catch someone out, but he gets caught out by Selena instead. So you're gonna switch gun because you don't really have an operator when you're 1v2 in that closest situation. It's gonna get a bit of healing down. Gonna once again fake the diffuse, not pick up Sage, but is going to go down to the bomb though. However, Sage from Alernative.lady does make it out of that one, so kind of not the best situation for both teams, if I might be honest. Kind of like a lose-lose for both of them at the end.
It's definitely a back and forth situation here. 5-6 and then 6-6 and then 5-5 and then I mean 7-5 and 7-6. What am I? I can't even count anymore. But
wait, 7-6?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you seeing the future?
No, I didn't know, because right now I'm trying to figure out what's the next idea here. But wow, I really like Rose and Sway. The way they play is so aggressive. Definitely my style. But then again, no one's in showers, so it's kind of a
bit of a
missed opportunity there. Yeah, missed opportunity.
Bit of a waste, but good strategy.
Oh, it's going through the TP, so it's going to survive that. Britty's the only one here in B side. And he has no choice but to wait for his teammates to rotate. It's going to allow the plant. Yeah, go for the plant here. Oh! Doesn't get any lucky headshot, I would say, with the Vandal. And Vandal's one of those characters, when there's Vandal, those weapons that can actually kill instantly with a headshot. And if you shoot through a smoke and you get a lucky headshot, that's it. Now Rose kicks one down. Sway yet again as well with the operator. Sees the gun, sees the barrel, literally there. Needs to shoot through the walls. But misses ever so slightly, gets a kill yet again as well. And Sway moving towards the site. Rayne's the only one alive, but Z1 God is actually going to finish it up. And yo, this girl's operator is on point, I would say.
Yep, she's definitely proficient at her sniper.
One thing I want to point out, operators are usually better when you're playing on defense, right? Attacking, when you're trying to play attacking operator is really difficult because you have to peek. And peeking in VALORANT is a lot more different than peeking in other other games, and so I'm really curious to see whether Sway can actually opt out for the operator as well yet again.
Yeah, I want to see how this translates after they swap, because as you mentioned, the thing is, your peak advantage is always going to come from the defender side, because you'll always get the faster angle onto the sniping positions. So we'll see how this translates after the swap. Also, the thing that really surprises me about Rayne is that for their composition, generally I think most teams on Bind, they go for the 3 core of Sage, Brimstone, as well as Cypher. Cypher's one of those agents that actually is so useful on Bind. A lot of the times you see something like a Cypher and Sage combo right now. You see the Cypher and Killjoy a lot, just plain sitting on B, and they can pretty much handle B site by themselves on defense. So the thing is, they've opted to not go for Cypher in their team composition, and yet the way that they've managed it is that they've done it so well, and they pretty much don't even need agents such as a Cypher or Sova on their team. So it's just very interesting to know. It's just a bit of a different strategy coming around.
Flash is coming in from the breach, played by Wisdom. Just have the fault line as well, not gonna hit. Just slowing things down here for the side of Alernative.lady. The camera's still there as well. Beautifully done, gets a hit shot and finishes up with a chest shot as well. Sway gets a double kill. And now Britzy is gonna slow things down from the rotations, but it's perfectly fine because they will be able to get the plant.
Yeah, plant down 2v4, however, so they are 2 people short in terms of trying to prevent defuse. Whew, headshot makes it a 1v3 right now. We have seen Sway pull things out of the bag before.
Yeah, if anything, it's Sway. Sway can definitely finish this off.
Literally swaying the round in their team's favor.
But they're gonna have to leave though, because the bomb is almost done so.
Yeah.
Okay, so the score's gonna be 7-6. At least one survives, and they do get a kill as well. So
yeah, it's gonna VOC is gonna eco with the Frenzy.
Probably,
which is a bit of an odd choice since Frenzy's really only 400 creds.
I mean, it's better. It's cheaper than the Ghost, but I mean, if you're playing Rayne, one of those characters where you kind of have to take advantage of the fact that you want to go up close and personal,
and also that you can when you get your ult, you can get the higher rate of speed, the fire rate. It really stacks very well with the ultimate.
Oh, nice gun, by the way.
Yeah, this skin. And I love how we haven't really seen it a lot in Ascent over on the spawn, where they changed the storefront, and now it's the Happy Store to match the this line. And the entire storefront is themed with like these colors, and like it's literally called Happy Store. It just actually makes me happy when I see it. I was so happy they changed the design. I mean, hey, you're the one who dropped money on cosmetics, all right? Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Also, don't blame me. My stream forced me, they pressured me to do it.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Like what? They were literally like,
buy it, buy it.
You 15
basically
bucks
that's what they did.
Oh my god. Yeah. How do I get stream viewers like that?
Be as cute as me.
The dream. Wow. Wow. Hashtag the dream. Wow. Alright, it's 2v3 already. This round, Spike has been dropped pretty far back, so they are really looking to see if they can get a good scope on the situation. Rayne is really at the teleporters right now. It's really dangerous. Doesn't quite know that Breach is over on the right side, along with Cypher though over at Showers. Yikes, misses all of her shots really low. 231. Needs to get a kill so he can get the overheal down.
Yeah. I don't think, but the Omen's still there as well. Omen, waiting for Omen to come through. Cypher's really low in HP. Meow 16k definitely finishes up. Where's the classic instead? What?
Oh my god, that would have been insane if she had pulled that off, because that was what we were just talking about a few games ago, about just having the confidence to not reload. You saw her there, got the first kill, she had 10 bullets left, didn't reload, got the second kill, had 3 bullets. I was like, okay, now I'll swap to pistol. If she had gotten that pistol headshot down, that would have been such a sick triple.
Yeah, I mean, honestly speaking, classic right click is so broken. I love it. I love it.
Well, one of us can shoot.
It's really
can't relate.
no, it's really not that hard. Just click the head.
Not that hard, he says. Just click the head. What do you think I've been trying to do this whole time? Clicking feet? Come on.
Basically, I mean, yeah.
Oh my god, you've never even seen me play, alright?
That's true.
Jeez.
That's true.
You just assumed? Wow. Alright, push through hookah this time. It's gonna be Sage and Phoenix. They don't know that Rayne's just crouching behind the
Oh,
box.
timing!
Oh!
The timing! But Rose actually won that round, and she doesn't have her ultimate yet again. Oh, tries to go for the hit shot.
Yikes.
Wisdom will be able to finish it up with the Spectre as well. Z1 God, you can actually finish this up! There you go. Oh, just still actually managed to survive that. He needs to pick up the gun!
Oh my god. No, the thing is, no, see, he was greeting for the gun and that's why he died. If he had like backed off at that point, reloaded the shorty.
That's true.
Yeah, the thing about the shorty is that you actually only get 2 bullets before you have to reload, which has come back to bite me a lot of times. A lot of times.
Imagine it having more than 2
Yeah,
bullets.
because you get so tempted because it's only 200 credits and then you buy it. And
That's
like,
true.
I first round buy it and I'm like, you know, I mean, I
Oh,
could.
you're one of those players,
No,
huh?
you see, the thing is, hey.
You're one of those players.
Hey.
Haven garage door just waiting for someone to come.
Oh my god. No, I'm at hookah at B. And the thing
Same thing.
And I'm at the left. I'm not even at the right. I'm
Oh.
at the left.
Wow.
Yeah, that's me with the shorty. Yeah, no, the thing is, you buy Ghost, you can't buy Light Shield. So you want to
That's
go
true.
for the ultimate cheese, you need to shorty, and then Light Shield, and then the idiots on the other team who bought Ghost headshot you, and you're still alive!
Or you can just, you know, buy light armor and request the
good.
share from someone else.
Oh my god.
I've seen that happen before, by the
Wait,
way.
what?
Yeah,
Like a 5
in pro
stack
games.
or like a...
Yeah, in 5 stack.
Oh wow.
But if I believe in one of my carries, I'll be like, you know what, you want it? I'll give it to you.
You're
Can you
dead.
imagine trying that in solo queue? I think like it's just instant FF. You would
Oh.
just see like whoever has queued their surrender vote.
Right now, the score is going to be 7-8. Alernative.lady finally back in the lead. And it's too close to actually figure out who's going to be able to take this round. I mean,
Yeah.
take this match.
Yeah, I mean, we said this a few times throughout the day that whatever game we were casting was the closest game. We are wrong. This is actually the closest game that we've seen this entire day. We're going to push onto the... it's going to be a full reinforce. We are even. Right now I say that, but Stim begin to go down. It's going to be Breach as well as Sage, which isn't the best composition that you really want at the end.
Weak.
Whoa!
Almost got it there. Wisdom even got the
So
the
close.
ultimate actually on all of the players on the site. So kudos to the Breach players. For those who know, Breach is probably one of the most fun play from agents to actually play. But the reason why it's really hard to play Breach right now is because his utilities is really easy to avoid, and at the same time, it switches back to the gun super late.
Yeah, it doesn't do damage, and Breach has the same problem that some agents such as I'm gonna say the worst other offender is going to be Killjoy. Raze has a bit of that problem as well, where as you mentioned, the delay between say putting your turret down or like switching to your Molly, not Molly, might be yeah, your Breach abilities.
What?
Has that delay, so it's going to be hard. Yeah, that was a funky.
That was
kill
very
over at the
unfortunate,
wall.
actually.
Yeah, he's still there in the wall, right in that spot.
That was very unfortunate. Could have actually gotten a hit shot, which is kind of surprising that wasn't a hit shot.
But yeah, going back to Breach, the thing is, Breach right now, in the past, you see Breach being used as a good setup for entry fraggers, essentially. That's the main point of Breach. However, right now, I think Breach, in high-level professional play, you really only see Breach being played on Ascent, just because Ascent has so many open areas, all these long corridors that are very good for you to lay down your ultimate, lay down your disorientation as well. You don't really see him as much on the other maps, I think, in the current meta.
Stunned yet again as well. Smoking Heaven all the way from mid.
Yeah, and there's the sound effect here for the Sage Slow Orb as well over from U-Haul. So I wasn't really sure if she wanted to go for the smoke there. Oh, didn't see the Brim. 3-1, easy pickup. Get the Breach over at the right side corner as well. And Wall gonna come out and default Plant will be the name of the game for this round. Rose once again, doing a good plant down soon. You're just gonna clear out lamps right there. Make sure no one's hiding. Right now, Rose and Rayne just two-manning that spot.
VOC has the Empress. Definitely can clutch this. He knows that. She knows that there's a Princess over there. Reloads. Tries to go for one more maybe. Rose spots Rose as well as the Rayne.
She knows exactly
actually
what
do
two of
this?
them are.
Yeah.
The last thing that she's got to do is actually kill them. Gets the Rayne and gets the Sage right in the head as well with enough time for the defuse. Had gotten it down to half before. I mean, VRC.
Yep.
I mean, no. Okay, both the Raynas on both these teams actually are putting on such a good show. It's so good to watch. Sway as well as VOC just absolutely topping the charts in terms of Rayne play. And the thing is, you don't see a lot of Rayne in a lot of the other Valorant tournaments. So if you're like Ignition or like if the other invitationals, there's not that much Rayne play. Rayne is really more seen in solo queue, I think, in competitive.
I mean, her utilities aren't very good.
The thing is, we see her a lot in FSL. Actually, I think a lot of the FSL girls, some of them are just so good on Rayne. They just main Rayne so much. I've been looking at some of their match histories, and they really play pretty much. They main Rayne. I think Valorant has been out for only about 2 or 3 months. That most people in general main 1 or 2 agents at this point. But there's some very good Rayne players in this tournament. It's always good to see them pop off.
Their vision. Right now, popping the hit on the Omen thing on his time. Meow 16k gets taken out.
Yeah, the thing with the Rayne flash is that there are a lot of smokes and flashes in the game. However, the Rayne eye is pretty much one of the best ones because it's so oppressive. Because they have to shoot the eye, and plus you don't get affected by it. Like you can't friendly
and your
fire
teammates don't
your
get affected
flash.
at all.
Unlike, say, the Phoenix flash.
Yo, shout outs to Phoenix players. If you flash me, I love you.
Oh my god, no, please. Oh no. I hate it when pubs flash me. No one wants pubs to flash you, alright?
No, I love it. Wakes me up.
Good to know. Not sure why I had to listen to that, but
it's going on 7-11, kind of a deja vu. Earlier on, this kind of happened as well. Alernative versus Amari. And yeah, Alernative right now pulling ahead, forcing the buy. And now for the next round, if they lose this, their economy is going to be really bad on the last potential round. So they have to win this.
Yep, and this will be the round for them if they want to try and do that. They all have their full buy, Phantom Vandals, as well as the full shields. So definitely don't want to die and lose their guns and be forced into an eco at match point. Once again, just to remind all of our viewers what these teams are playing for. If Alernative.lady win this match, they will make it straight through into tomorrow's knockout round. Rayne, however, if they do win, will cause a 3-way tie in this group, and then whoever makes it through will go down to which team has won their games in the least number of rounds. Stakes definitely high for both these teams. Meow 16k taking so much damage as well, down to 26 health. I don't think the Sage on her team is going to be able to save her, although, Sage did manage to run all the way through. You can see Omen ran out through Hookah to get in range of the Sage heal. Was nerfed 2 patches ago, I believe. Yikes!
Wisdom takes one down. And then from the side, that's going to be a firing squad. Sway yet again as well, doing magic. Now it's going to be a 2 versus 4 situation. Brimstone's really low. Now it's going to be a 1 versus 4. And VOC, I mean, I'm going to be honest, if you do it again, I'm going to be super impressed. But I guess not this time. 8-11 finally. They managed to stop the momentum that's coming out from Alernative.lady. And I think Rayne definitely still has it in the back here.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to how confident, how practiced they are at playing attack on Bind, because we've been saying Bind is one of their comfort maps so far. I mean, Bind is we're gonna call a spade a spade. It's easier to defend on bind. Not gonna lie. So it's definitely an uphill battle for them if they want to take the last 5 rounds of this match, knowing that they can only drop a maximum of 1 round. So the second they lose a round, their economy is going to be in a poorer situation than they are right now. We do have a pause. However, we're trying to start out with League Ops right now to see what the pause is about.
Since we have a small pause here, I want to give a few shout outs to our dear sponsors that made this happen. Yeah, we have Yahoo. You know, we have Super Solid, Dream Call with the PCs. And other than that, you know, it's Intel. Coming back with a bang here, bro.
Yep,
Like,
joining us for this season of the FSL Valorant Open. Massive props, massive thanks, of course, to all these sponsors. Also, it's really cool. I think that you know that our stream is also going on to Yahoo. It is watchable over on Yahoo as well. I think when you watch a lot of esports streams, like, you know, there's a typical YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Gaming as well, that the streams are available on. But because Yahoo is also our media partner, the stream also goes live on Yahoo.
yeah.
Which is
And your mom and dad might be watching this on Yahoo.
I mean, on their phones, because it's 2020.
No.
On their Intel Dream Core Super Solid PCs.
Yes. Exactly that.
That's what your parents want for Christmas, guys.
No, that's what my parents should buy for me for Christmas.
That is true. That is true. You should buy one for yourself. And then, no, the thing is, like, whenever you buy a new phone or like a new computer, and then I feel like your dad or your mom is always like, "Hey, what you buy? Like, wow, so fast, ah." And then they buy one too, like,
Really?
Then they buy the same model of phone or
My
like
parents would be like, "Why you buy waste money only?"
Or 2 types of people after this.
Right now, VOC
Rayne is
has
in the
the
same
judge.
spot though, behind the box.
He has a judge. He has a judge.
Yes!
One down. Gets the
Oh,
heal as well.
Oh!
Another heal. Oh my goodness. VOC.
Chef's kiss.
I know exactly
As
where
like
you
a
are.
judge main, I could not be more
Wait, did you say
proud.
you're a judge main?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like, we've been slowly, like, getting to this point where, like, you know, throughout the day I've been dropping crumbs about the kind of player I am.
Shorty main, judge main.
Come on, I mean Rays. What were you expecting? Come on.
I mean, true.
And I told you, like, B hookah, like, that's my spot. Hookah right there. Literally where I am every single round.
What can you do? Do they have ultis? Oh, they're gonna be able to res this, I think. If it was me, I would res, and also at the same time
They want like a safe
bait it.
res. Yeah.
Oh, now they kind of expose their positions here a little bit.
will not kill
Yeah,
my
but
ally.
there's
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, they were pretty far back. So the thing is,
Multi-amp
unless
as
there was
well.
a sniper at screens, they would have been quite safe.
Oh, I don't really agree with that. Jumping up towards the window, actually. Just hold it down because they are playing against time here. Oh, yeah, there you go. Gets taken out. Ritzy. Nope.
Yikes! Yeah, the disrupt is absolutely huge. Also, it's such a good spot for the disruption, actually, because you have that straight line of sight down through to hookah. Actually, it's one of the better spots on this map if you are going to be using breach.
And
It is
Tsui right now
9-11.
has to see if she can carry her team. Man, this is such a close match. I think it's not over yet. It kind of looks in favor of Alernative ladies, but I feel like it's not over yet.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Rayne just, won 2 straight rounds.
Yeah.
Over on attacking side as well. So anything could happen.
Feeling safe.
So right now, we just got information that if Amari actually won their game earlier on. So if...
Yeah, so it's the 3-way tie, and
Yeah.
then it goes to whichever
Yeah.
team has won the fastest in the shortest number of rounds. Which is going to be a bit tough to calculate. I don't think we can calculate it live because the earlier games were pretty close. It was, 13-8 as well as 13-6, I think. So, take a bit of
My camera is
math.
destroyed.
So now
Not-
they're taking
not-
it really easy. They're not going to push this. They're going to wait for it. Yep, really
Yeah, and
smart.
they've only now gone back to retrieve the spike right there because they're also not really sure.
And that's why at the same time they force buy. Wisdom gets a really good first pick off against Britzy. They don't have res, but they do
Oh,
have
this is tough. One man
Brimstone
down on
ulti.
attack.
Look at VOC's positioning as well. Just look at VOC's positioning here. Just look at VOC's position. How are you still alive here, VOC? I'm not really sure, but there you go. Finally gets taken out.
I have this fight.
But they do take down the stage as well. They only have 14 seconds remaining here. Z1 God takes one down. They only have 10 seconds remaining. Sway
Yeah,
goes in.
6
6
Front of
HP.
container and plant on the left.
Literally down on the side. Coyote will be able to take down both of them.
No.
And they don't have time to do
1v1.
bomb. Yeah.
1v1.
They don't have time to get the bomb down. Wow, this is such a close match. And
my-
it feels like both of them are super nervous right now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, as we've been talking about, stakes are high for both these teams, but right now, match point for Alernative.lady, all the games that they've played today, really leading up to this point. As we've been talking about, only 8 teams can make it through into tomorrow's knockout stages out of a total of 32 teams that registered for this season of the FSL Female Esports League. VALORANT, Open, Rayne, and Alernative.lady both looking to be one of those teams, but only one of them can make it through.
Stim beacon
They will
down.
shoot down the wall.
Molly.
Molly.
One of the 4 pillars on the wall. Now he has an orbital strike. So oh, whoa. Trigger happy there. Just chill a little bit, but I guess not.
He's going for it.
Yeah.
Out of target.
Now they know that the orbital strike has been
down.
utilized. So they can just rush in this A side. And they know that the Brimstone is in mid as well.
Yeah, that's the thing about
Stim beacon here.
Brimstone. His smokes in particular have very short range. So actually, if you're looking to smoke on either site, it's a lot more efficient to have your Brimstone playing in the center of the map. That way your smokes can't reach either side. But it looks like the push gonna come in onto A.
Oh, Wisdom and Coyote doing God's work there. And now Miguel's right in front of the enemy lines here. 2 of them is right in front of him. Pops the ultimate as well. Gets the res onto its Sway. So he's back alive. Oh, 39 HP right now onto his Meow. It's going to be a 3 versus 3. Oh, beautiful shot onto its VOC.
Yeah, and that's VOC taken out. It's going to be the top fragger on their team down. And now it's just only going to be Cypher left at 1v3. And whew, Rayne going to breathe a sigh of relief with that one. Very tense round. I think both these teams, that when like that moment when VOC, when they saw each other over in Lamps and they both backed away from each other, like wow, that was something that we didn't really see them do in the last 21 rounds of this game. It's just really testament to how important the last round was. They saw each other and they backed out, which I don't think would have been something that, you know, 10 rounds ago, VOC would have seen someone gone straight for the kill.
And now Sway has dropped the 30 bomb officially. The first 30 bomb of day number 1, I think, on stream at least. And now they are forcing the eco coming out from the side of... Well, no, it's really easy. It's going to be half by, which is kind of interesting. They could have actually saved one round and then go for the full-on finish up.
Yeah, because they're 12-10, so they can't actually afford to lose 2 rounds.
No, 1 round. If not, you're going to force a draw, and it's going to be overtime. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, so our the FSL rules are a bit different from pro play.
Oh.
It just goes into sudden death. So
Yeah.
then you have a 5,000 buy, and then whoever wins that round will
Yeah.
win. Yeah, it doesn't go into
And that's
like
too
the-
risky.
Yeah.
And Rose takes down one instantly, really low on HP. Popping the ultimate here from the shadows, going straight into its U-Haul, knowing that U-Haul is clear. And now they do know that it's only 2 players remaining here on the other side. And I mean, next round they're not going to be have any money at all. And
Yeah, it's disaster of a situation, to be honest.
this is such a tense moment here. They need to actually get some kills maybe. To at least... Oh, whoa. Tries to go for the kill onto Josie, but Gets caught out there on the right by the Cypher. Selena. Gold comes in. Gets taken down instead as well. But at least they got 2 exit frags there, which is pretty decent, I would say. But Britty
Oh!
takes one down. Maybe just one more to seal the deal. And that's going to ruin the economy even more. And this, we might actually go for a tire. You might actually see a tire.
Yeah, we got word from production that we have changed the Thai rules this season.
Oh.
So we are going to follow the same rules as like Valorant ranked games and the tournaments.
Just that no draws.
Yeah. So there won't be a draw, but for the overtime mode, you have to win by 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So potentially,
You might see a 15, 18, 18, 18, 18 16.
yeah, 15, 15.
17, 15.
It will be just like your solo queue all over again.
Oh man,
afterwards.
flashbacks. Oh.
So like last night,
Oh man.
the night before, the night before that.
Yikes. And,
F.
yeah, I don't think going towards hookah. Whenever they go towards hookah, they always lose out. And this is a great opportunity for them to not go towards hookah because there's a Bucky literally waiting for them.
Yeah, hookah's been a 50-50. They've won the hookah push when they had to go through. So VOC, they trade 1-1 and then the second person picks up VOC. So worth or not? It's a bit debatable, but they're deciding not to go through hookah this time. They've got 2 down, B long. They don't want to pick up the orb right here because it will make a sound. Also, they're pretty far from getting there. Ultimately, know that, like, you know, it will go into the draw rounds, so it doesn't really quite matter. Oh!
Misses the first shot, misses the second one, tries to go for the third one, finishes him up, misses
What
every
did I
single
say?
shot that she had. VOC is gonna get taken out finally. I'm even more surprised that she managed to survive throughout all those 4 shots. And Wisdom coming from behind actually gets a double kill. But they do get the bomb planted as well. Now he doesn't know. He doesn't know there was someone in low. You see the gun? You see the gun? No, Miguel comes from behind. And now the only one alive is going to be the Sage. Rose has to clutch this out. 1 versus 3 situation. They need to win this. Takes down one. Rose has the heal, has the slow ops as well. 1, 2, maybe go for the 3. No, they get the defuse.
The city is safe.
And there you have it, folks. Oh my goodness. Alernative.lady takes it 13-11. What a match.
What a close game. I mean, huge props to Alernative.lady. They are going to be making it through to the top 8. So they'll make it through to the knockout stages for tomorrow. But also, I mean, I want to give props to Rayne for that play on bind. They played well on attack as well, which is not something you see every day. And just they really knew how to play the map, both defense, both attack. I really wish we could have seen more of their play this tournament.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think they will not be able to make it through. But kudos to those teams that actually made it through to the playoffs, actually. I think we are going to be able to find that out. Maybe.
Yeah, we got a couple of them. So we know Alernative.lady has made it through. I think M8 Hexa also made it through to tomorrow as well from the groups that we were casting earlier on. Not sure if all the teams are done yet, so we will have the top 8 available on the brackets online, as well as if you guys don't follow our socials already, you guys should go on and follow FSL FPS over online, so you guys can find out who's making it through to tomorrow's games, what the schedule is like. Also, you guys, if you want to, you can also drop Afis and I follow us on our social media. I'm Rayrichu on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, pretty much. Yep.
You can just follow me on Twitch, man. I just stream a lot. Twitch.tv/office, that's it.
Yep. But yeah, it's been a great day of a group stage games. Definitely a lot closer, I think, especially compared to what we were seeing last month, which was just a lot of one-sided games. You saw a lot of like 13-0, 13-1, especially on bind.
Yeah, I'm kind of lucky. I'm kind of lucky to be able to cast the day 1 on Valorant Open 2, which you can definitely tell that these games are pretty close, and I'm looking forward to the playoffs as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think the level of a play has definitely gone up. I mean, you can definitely see like in the last 3 to 4 weeks between the last tournament and this one, just how much the same teams have improved, and it's definitely really nice, very refreshing. But with that, guys, thanks to all of you for spending your Saturday afternoon with us here watching the second season of the FSL Valorant Open. Do come back and join us again tomorrow, same time at 12 p.m. We will be bringing you guys 3 best of threes, and by the end of the day, we will crown our winner of the second Female Esports League Valorant Open. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.